to take. This is a 5 milligram tablet of prednisone. That's 15 milligrams there. Before I started on the fast, that's how many I was having a day. Looking at these bottles here, it doesn't look good, does it? I mean, you shouldn't be, if you're a fit, healthy young person, you shouldn't be travelling around with prescription drugs and doing that. I mean, you just wouldn't have thought, I would never have thought that it'd be me, that I would have to do this. I was in California in 1999. I went out and played golf, and I thought maybe I've touched some poison ivy. And then that night I went to bed, I went to wake up the next morning, and it was kind of like up my forearms and shins and very itchy, and I was scratching. It's like hives, it's chronic hives. And it spread all over my body and torso, and geez, I was like lit up like a Christmas tree. This is how my autoimmune disease works. When you get bit by a mosquito, receptors under your skin send a signal to your brain.
HQ, we got an invader in Sector 3. Scramble the histamines.
Roger that. Histamines are being deployed.
Histamine makes the blood vessels around the bite swell, making it more difficult for the poisons in the mosquito's saliva to spread through the body. As a side effect, the whole area is swollen, red and itchy. But with my disease, the receptors send the wrong messages. A handshake is like getting bit by 1,000 mosquitoes.
Mayday, mayday! All hell's breaking loose down here!
All histamine, report to the battle station.
And this can happen at any time to any part of my body. Just a smell sensation. Normally I'd eat 2 of those. Not 2 slices, 2 whole pieces. I better get out of here. So I've been coming to the US off and on for the last 35 years. I even lived here when I was a kid. It's like a second home to me. I reckon Americans are super friendly. Maybe that's because I'm not from around here. I also love American food. And if I'm going to really change the way I live my life, I'm the sort of bloke that likes to tackle my demons head on. So, I couldn't think of a better place to be food-free than here in the US, the home of the hamburger. Have you ever heard of fasting?
Yeah.
Have you ever fasted?
Only when I ain't got no money to eat, man. That's the only time I fast. I think I set off for it. It's like $10 or something. How to lose 12 pounds in 4 days. It consisted of, first day you eat nothing but something like 9 franks. You drink all the liquid or diet soda, but 9 hot dogs.
You have 9 hot dogs?
Yeah, what the first day?
I would never be able to do that. I would never fast.
Why not?
I don't have enough self-control. Yeah.
And you?
It would just, I don't like not eating. It doesn't seem healthy to me.
Second day you had like a fruit, apple, pear, but you had to have 9 apples.
I went 4 years one time eating only on Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
Third day you had eggs, like a boiled egg. You could have 10, 9 boiled eggs.
I don't fast. I eat fast, but I don't fast.
You eat fast.
Then the fourth day you could have a mixture of all 3 of those.
Okay.
And that was the 4-day diet.
Did you lose any weight?
Yeah, I lost about 12 pounds on that.
I have no interest in it. I have no interest in it. Every time I hear that someone's doing it, they're like sick at the end, they're grumpy, they hate their kids, they hate their husband, they hate it's just like they're pissed off. And then they reach some high, and then they lose 8 pounds, and then they gain it all back in 3 weeks.
Yeah, right.
Oh, you're from Australia?
I am from Australia.
Yeah, I tell you.
Why, you been there?
You got the Russell Crowe thing happening.
Have I? Well, the accent?
Yeah, the accent, Russell Crowe.
Yeah, I'm not as good an actor as him.
I hear you.
beginning, he loved his food. He'd have a bottle, but when it was finished, he'd drink it so quickly, and then he would just throw it the other side of the room and demand another one. He was known as somebody who loved Coca-Cola.
Like his father.
Yeah.
Love it. When I got out of high school, I was in good shape. I skipped college, went straight to work. I got a job with a brokerage firm and wound up on the trading floor of the Sydney Futures Exchange. After 5 years, I went into business for myself. And at age 23, I was making a truckload of money day trading futures and shares. Lots of cash meant fast cars, big boats, big nights out, and in my case, food. Lots of food. And boy, didn't I give it a nudge.
In the years I've known him, his weight fluctuated big time. Went up and down like a bride's nightie.
Cold, depression, headache, hangover, varicose vein, menstrual stress. I would like you to make this your favourite juice.
My favorite juice?
Yeah.
The cleansing cocktail?
Cleansing cocktail. Oh, that sounds good.
Carrot, African, and ginger.
Sounds good.
Step right over here. He's gonna fix it for you.
Beautiful. Thank you very much.
So juice fasting, you're still eating something. You're drinking nutrients, particularly a lot of micronutrients that are coming from fruits and vegetables. And because it's a liquid, it's more rapidly absorbed. So it's a quick, easy way of giving your body a very potent source of healthy nutrients. Now try to think about the way we normally consider juice in our country, which is in a bottle, in a grocery store. Whether it says it has sugar added to it or not, it has been so processed that it's not at all like the fruit and vegetable juice coming out of a juicer that you're making at home.
How about a small apple juice, please? Thank you. Like, it doesn't seem logical not to eat food. I mean, where did 3 meals a day come from? I mean, who decided we eat 3 meals a day? Why isn't it 6 or 7 or 2? I don't understand that. Spinach and beans. It's going to be a big part of my future. I actually love spinach. When you are eating 3 meals a day and you're 41, that sort of equates to 41,000 meals. Now, we go on holidays, we sleep at night, we give our car a service, but we don't think about giving our bodies a rest. Part of being on this journey is I've sort of resigned myself that I'm not going to eat. So once you do that, surprising how easy it is. Like there's nothing going to break me here. I'm not going to like have a panic attack and run out and buy a donut. I need to digest to get through my day. Here it is here. Look, I mean, it's sitting here. So I've got to think about it that, you know, the falafels I had, say, 2 months ago, they're still sitting there, and I've got to think mentally that I'm actually having them now. So the idea of fasting is not unique. In fact, fasting is part of who we are as a human being. You see, for millions of years, we basically lived by the philosophy of hunter-gatherer. But to survive when there wasn't anything to hunt or gather, we became like human refrigerators, capable of storing food and carrying it with us for lean times.
So early man had a tremendous amount of activity just to survive. In our current modern world, we don't necessarily have to expend much energy. The reality is that many people don't. We have very sedentary jobs. We're not chasing animals. We're not running away from animals. We are riding to work, sitting at our desk, sitting in front of the TV, yet we're consuming far calories, particularly from